Hey there, book lovers.
And welcome to the Sisterhood of the Steamy Reads, where two sisters dive headfirst into the world of spicy romance.
I'm Blondie.
And I'm Mare, and if there's one thing we love, it's a book that brings the heat.
From the slow burns that make you swoon to the downright scandalous reads that leave you blushing.
We're here to break it all down with hot takes, steamy plot recaps, and plenty of laughs.
No trope is off limits, no book is too spicy. Whether you're a seasoned romance reader
or just dipping your toes into the world of smutty fiction, we've got you covered.
So grab a drink,
get cozy, and let's talk spice. Hello!
Welcome back, everybody.
This is going to be a fun one.
Yeah, this one's a good one.
All right. Well, welcome to our podcast tonight. We're on episode 16. The book is Something Darker by Michael Wellington. It's a brand new book by an independent author. Very exciting. All righty.
Oh, shoot.
Should we do our intros and social media shout outs?
Yes, let's do it.
Hello, everybody. I'm Mare. I'm your resident TBR enabler and your red flag flagger.
Red flag flagger.
Yeah, something like that.
And I'm Blondie. I'm your avid streamer and chaos coordinator here at the Sisterhood.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. We upped our game a smidge.
Uh-huh.
Just a little bit.
Just you wait and see.
Should we do our shout outs and then we'll do all of our summaries and trigger warnings?
Sure. And welcome in, Mari. We appreciate you every time. I'm glad you're able to join us this time.
Hello.
So before we dive in, don't forget to follow us on and join our Sisterhood. We are on TikTok at the Sisterhood, the Steamy Sisterhood. Oh my gosh. Oh my God.
Do we need to pre-record those
No.
too?
And our YouTube is Sisterhood of the Steamy Reads, but our TikTok is the Steamy Sisterhood. So make sure you guys check those out. Where else are we?
Stop interrupting me.
I was just going to prompt it over to you.
We're also on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, and shop our merch store on Etsy, which will be a ton of fun. We always put up new stuff every time.
Yeah.
As well as tag us and share your spicy reactions and be a part of the chaos on social media. We'd love to see it. So
we love it.
Absolutely.
All right, let's dive into this book.
Yep, we got some fun ones tonight. All right, so we're going to start out with the book summary, but instead of reading it live, I pre-recorded it, and I've decided I cannot be an audiobook narrator. I can't do it. Those people have some serious acting talent.
Yeah,
with just their voice.
They're great talent. Yeah, they're really talented.
Yeah, I can't do it. So here we go.
Hit it. Is it not working?
I can't hear it. Can you guys hear it? Oh, no.
You said you uploaded it, right?
I did. She broke it. I blame it on Blondie.
Okay.
Let's try it again. Hold on. I think I pushed the wrong button. Book summary, Something Darker by Michael Wellington.
Unbelievable.
It's been 3 months since I escaped from my abusive ex-boyfriend Ryan, but my life hasn't gotten any easier. The large gap in my employment history, thanks to Ryan refusing to allow me to work, means no one wants to hire me. But I can't stay at my best friend Ava's spare bedroom forever, especially since Ava and her husband are in the midst of turning it into a nursery for the baby they are loudly trying to conceive every night. To make matters worse, the bills for my mother's stay in an Alzheimer's care facility are racking up fast, and if I don't find a way to pay for them soon, Ryan will make good on his threats to make himself my mother's power of attorney, thereby controlling me through my mother until the day she dies. So when I got offered a job for a live-in maid position at a mysterious mansion for a gorgeous wealthy couple, I take it, despite Ava's protests. But what I don't realize is that my new bosses want me to service more than just their house. And to my surprise, I find myself wanting to service more, to service them. But when I discover the truth about what happened to the couple's previous maid, everything changes. You're muted. But, oh my God. So, yes, I'm definitely not cut out for audiobook narration because it probably took me about 4 takes and a whole bunch of editing to get that put together, and it still sounds weird to me.
Oh, I think it sounds good. Welcome in, Pineapple. Glad to see you. We haven't seen you in a while.
All right, here we go with
Trigger warnings.
it's your turn to be embarrassed.
I'm not going to be embarrassed. I did a good job. This episode covers Something Darker by Michael Wellington, a book that plunges deep into disturbing, triggering, and psychological intense territory. If you're sensitive to dark content or navigating healing from trauma, we recommend proceeding with care or skipping this entirely. Your mental health matters. Trigger and content warnings. Underage sexual exploitation mentioned. Domestic abuse. Sexual assault. Rape. Graphic violence. Non-consensual and dubious consent scenes. Forced bondage. Kidnapping. Abortion discussed. Explicit sexual content. MF, FF, MFF, and polyamory. Voyeurism kink and praise kink, and BDSM themes. Pineapple said you did good. She thought I was a professional when she came in.
Oh, geez. Yours sounded way better. But you get to read all the dirty words, so.
Okay, because that makes a difference.
Well, she does all the, trigger warnings and stuff. So
Wow.
This is the book that was sent to us in a DM from the author, right?
Yeah, in TikTok.
Yeah, the author specifically sent this to us and asked us if we wanted our free ebook copy and to check it out.
Yeah, it was
So,
awesome.
So here
And
it is.
It was pleasantly, surprisingly good.
It was fun.
It was a fun read.
It was a fun ride. All right. Let's
dive
roll
into
into this madness, huh?
Let's do it. Hold on, I gotta put these.
We're still working on our segment prompts. Those are going to be fun when we get to add those in.
Yeah,
And
those
they
will be
come
fun.
like across the screen. Those will be fun. So,
All
all right.
right.
So do we want to introduce our main characters? Because although the summary was up, sometimes I don't think people always catch it. So there's 4 main characters. There's,
I like getting every other word. It's driving me crazy.
is this better?
I mean, you don't have to have it that close, but I think because you keep.
Well, geez.
You don't have to, like,
now I'm all
eat it.
Now you're making me all paranoid.
I would just tell you again if it happens.
I'll just throw something at your head.
So you want to do the book overview? Like,
Yeah, I was just going to tell them about the 4 main characters. So you've got Eve, the girl that's like down and out trying to find a job. You've got Lorelai, which is the wife at the family that she goes to work for, that she goes to be a housekeeper for. And then you've got Sebastian, which is the husband. And then you've got Ryan, her ex-boyfriend.
right.
That way everybody knows kind of who we're talking about.
And there's some secret characters hidden in there.
Yeah, there's definitely other characters. Hold on. Ugh, my mic is like fighting me.
Oh, it's limp.
That's what she said. It's so sad. Hold on.
Maybe put it like.
Hold on. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh.
Now loosen it and turn it back.
I'm working on it. Everybody's like, you guys should have this done beforehand. Sorry.
They love us.
Is that better?
That's good.
Are we good with our sound? All right. Moving on.
All right.
Hit your questions.
So, which protector felt more unsettling, the ominous Ryan or the shirt handing stranger? So, was it Ryan or the stranger in the beginning of the book?
I understand what you're saying. I don't think anybody knows what the shirt-handing stranger is. So in the opening of the book, Eve meets a guy at a coffee shop because she ends up spilling her coffee down herself. And the stranger comes up while follows her into the ladies' bathroom and offers
His shirt.
his shirt to her. So you don't know who that is. I would say...
Do you have a picture of it? Of this gorgeous man in the coffee shop that just...
Sure, we can put up the gorgeous man in the coffee shop because he's
Why
pretty
not?
hot.
Yeah,
He's a good-looking guy.
He's like pretty good looking and stuff.
He's like hot and
He's
stuff.
like hot and good looking. I'm pretty sure if he came into the bathroom and offered me his shirt, I 100% would take it.
Would you just rip it off of him or wait for him to offer it to you? You're like, I'm just going to go feral and tear it off of his body.
I mean, I would read the room for sure on that situation.
Yeah, he's definitely a very handsome, polished dude. I would say obviously Ryan is way more unsettling because the book opens with her having like a PTSD flashback of him.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's way more unsettling than like white knight coffee guy that's like, let me give you my shirt so you don't have to walk out with coffee stains all over you.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, he's a total sweetie. So how did Lorelai, which is the one of her employers, the woman employer, the wife, how did Lorelai's rules, no office, no photos, that and the cryptic rule 3 set the tone for the household?
I mean, I've never been a live-in maid before, but I feel like it's pretty. I mean, I wouldn't have been unsettled by them. I wouldn't be unsettled if she does want me in her office. Okay, I get it. Like, that's Lorelai.
Yeah, I got a picture of her.
So, I mean, I just got fascinated by that moving photo.
I know,
was like,
I
what is
did
she gonna do?
My AI did really good this time, I feel like.
And I mean, you also she doesn't like they're in this like $1 billion home, so the no photos. I'm like, okay, well maybe she's a private person. And
Yeah.
then the cryptic rule 3, I thought was very weird. I was like, she's definitely gonna break that and not know when she breaks it.
I forget what rule 3 is because like it's one of those things where like I read it and I was like, whatever. I kept going. What was what was rule 3?
Fuck your rules.
Piss off with your rules. What
She
was
never
rule
tells what rule 3 is.
She just says if you break rule 3.
Well, had did like handle it.
Yeah, that's right. So she never does tell her rule 3. And the poor girl, Eve's like, what am I supposed to do? So anyway, she goes out there, she interviews. Here's the house. Got it all going on this one. We got all of our effects.
All right. What first clue about the winter's hidden darkness puts you on edge in this book?
So Sebastian and Lorelai, their last name is Winters. So it's Mr. and Mrs. Winters. What first clue about the winter's hidden darkness puts you on edge? So I would have to say Lorelai is just super cryptic. Like,
Yeah, she's a cryptic bitch.
I'll put up your picture of
Hot
Lorelai.
cryptic bitch.
Like, there's one of your pictures of Lorelai.
That's how I visioned her, like super gorgeous and pretty, but like could be very. I'm gonna murder you in your sleep.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, like, that's yours. It's kind of interesting. So that's yours. And then this one's mine. So it's kind of an interesting. Our AIs are like formatted so differently that we get different images, which is pretty cool, I think.
We have different personalities.
Do
you like mine?
I do. I think she's a little older than as described.
Maybe
she looks a
bit.
little older than as described.
That
one's better.
Yeah.
But she just constantly moves, and I think people sometimes get annoyed with that. So I wasn't going to like leave it up constantly.
Oh, I didn't realize I only put the one. I did put them. You didn't have any photos in the Google Drive, by the way.
That's because I was making them at 2 a.m. last night.
And you didn't put them in the drive, so I didn't know you didn't make
any.
any.
Oh, I forgot to drag.
So I was like, oh, she hasn't made anything. So that's why I like was busting them out today.
Oh, no, I made them all. I made them all.
See who's the slacker now.
I even made the house.
Who's the slacker now?
So, anyways.
Moving on.
Moving on. I didn't answer the question. What first clue? I literally think it's I don't think her first 2 rules aren't, like, going back a little bit, I don't think her first 2 rules are unreasonable. If you're a housekeeper, there are going to be parts of the house that are off limits. I don't think her saying, don't take any photos is unusual. That makes total sense. So I would think it would be more of like the rule number 3 of, I'm not going to tell you what rule 3 is, but when you break it, you'll know. It's like, that was kind of dumb and cryptic in a weird sort of way, I guess, type of thing. So there's that.
Okay.
All right. Moving on. All right.
You didn't answer the other question though.
I did too. I said what made them ominous, and I thought it was the rules.
Oh, you think the rules made it ominous?
I think her cryptic rule 3 right off the bat was kind of like BS in my opinion, but that's just me. So, all right. Spice ratings, spice breakdown. This is a spicy one.
Michael got spicy with this book for sure. I don't know what's happening over there, but you're like ripping on your mic and it's moving the whole table.
I know. I'm trying to fix my mic. It's very irritating. All right. What is your opinion on the spice on this? What are you giving it?
Keep going. Keep going. Hit one more time. I'm going to give it a 4. The spice in this book was good.
Yeah, definitely a good book. Not a slow burn.
Not a slow burn at all.
Like, I would definitely give it a 4. I think that's what I rated it. Yeah. Sultry suspense is what I put down.
What were the spice vibes in this book for you?
The forced proximity, tension in a private mansion. That was pretty good.
Yeah, the shirt swap in the women's bathroom and the accidental lust that happens right there from the beginning.
Yeah, and there's a lot of voyeurism. Like Eve, I will say that the Winters definitely put on a show for her, and you don't really know if it's like on purpose or accidental, but like there's a lot of voyeurism in this book. Like a lot of voyeurism going on.
Yeah, that's the biggest kink in the book.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely the biggest kink in the book.
And like the primal need versus the psychological fear. So like, even though she's afraid of it, she's still like overwhelmed by the lust of the situation.
Absolutely. Like,
You know?
yeah, absolutely. Like this book is, being that it's written by a male author, which again, I haven't written a whole lot of, I don't think I've ever read a spicy book written by a man. I think he did really good with the psychological thriller aspect.
Oh yeah, I 100% agree with that.
All right, this is what it is.
Your
Sorry.
whole body is the wrong way.
I know, I'm like facing away from you. There we go. Oh my God. Fixed it. It only took a third of the way through the episode for me to figure out my crap.
You literally were just sitting the wrong way in your chair.
Well, I don't know.
Okay.
It's a Tuesday. It's been a week.
It's been a day.
It's been a day.
Let's break down these spicy chapters. Who's still with us and wants to know about these spicy chapters? Because
Spicy chapters or just spicy scenes all together?
all
right, let's hit
there's
these. There's a lot.
I only highlighted a few. We might have to go a little bit deeper because we are rolling through this pretty fast.
Well, we're now into the spicy scene breakdown where I actually talk about the sex.
You said it.
I said the word.
You said the word. I'm so proud of you.
You need to bring your... I can't hear you either.
What?
I can't hear you either. I'm getting like every other word, but I just ignore it.
Because I turned the mic settings down so there wasn't an echo.
Oh, that's what it is. Oh my God, we're having a day.
It's fine. So you go chapter 2. Tell me about
Well,
it.
chapter 2 is not sex. If we're just talking about the sex, I have mine highlighted. You have yours highlighted. We're just doing the highlighted ones.
Okay, let's do chapter 9. The first night in the mansion, when Eve stays the first time, she hears some stuff going on and she creeps down and she glimpses Lorelai and Sebastian having some pretty amazing sex, and she's able to see it because they left their bedroom door open, and she's sitting there going, did they leave this open on purpose for me to like watch? And so she does, and that scene is so
It's hot.
it's so hot. It's so well described in the book. Like I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, the
I have to
first...
say, this book, reading it, I don't normally get like hot from books, but I was like, where's my husband? I normally don't. I'm not like that, but this book, I was like, yes, maybe I have a voyeurism kink I don't know about.
Oh, damn. Dude.
Thought of that right now. Like, that was a perfect timing. Yeah, maybe.
Blondie has a voyeurism kink. New kink unlocked.
New kink unlocked, maybe.
I thought this book was spicy, and like I said, not a slow burn. It opens up like chapter 9 right out the gate, and like again, the first spicy scene is hot. Like it is super super hot, and her watching it and them not knowing she's watching, and
Yeah,
it's kind of exciting. Like her first night as the housekeeper / maid.
Could you imagine? I was like, oh my God, I can't even imagine if
You wouldn't be walking down that hallway. I don't think you would go peeking on your employer's.
apparently I
getting it on.
would.
I was gonna say, I guess so.
I guess
yeah.
we're weird like that today.
You're weird like that.
I know. I don't know.
All right. So I was chapter 9. What's your next chapter highlighted?
Down further, but let me.
I have 43. Do you have anything before 43? So I'm next then. All right. So there is spicy stuff between chapter 9 and chapter 43, but we're just hitting the main spicy
And we're
scenes because there's so much.
well, and we don't want to give away like one of the big secrets in this book because I really encourage you guys to read it because
We're not there yet. Don't spoil it.
I know, I'm just saying that's why we're not going to go into those chapters because there's things in those chapters that we don't want to give away either, and they're not.
We're only hitting the main spicy
Yeah.
scenes. We're skipping the smaller ones. Like I said,
But they're still hot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 chapters have some kind of spice or sexual tension or explicit scene. It doesn't necessarily is sex, but it's explicit in some way, shape, or form, whether it's good or bad. So there's a lot of spice in this book. Like this is heavy spice. So moving on, chapter 43.
Oh, let me do chapter 43 or 42.
Okay, fine.
So this one's a good one because this kind of builds on the story though.
All right, go for it.
So chapter 42, Lorelai and Eve have gone out for the day. And before they left for the day, Eve was cleaning the laundry up and saw a pair of red panties on the ground and decided, I'm going to try my boss's dirty underwear on.
Well, there's other things that
Yes,
lead
but
up to her wanting to do this. But yes, she does. She puts them on.
Yes. And then before she has time to take them off and put her leggings back on, she hears Lorelai coming. So now she's got these her underwear on and her leggings over it. And Lorelai's like, let's go out and let's have a spa day. And they're doing all this stuff. And she's like, let me take you shopping. So Eve is in the dressing room trying on clothes. Lorelai opens up and I was like, I have one more outfit for you. Comes in and she's in her underwear. Eve's in her underwear when Lorelai opens the door. She comes in, closes the door behind her. And she slips into her changing stall and peels Eve's borrowed thong away. That's what I'm going to leave it at. So she takes her thong off, the red lace thong off, and then turns around and says, try that on, and walks back out. Doesn't say anything else.
And takes the underwear with her.
Takes her underwear with her, yeah, and says nothing. I was like, oh shit, she busted.
Well, you don't know if she's busted. You don't know. That's
I know, but
Eve,
that's
by
what-
the way, on the screen because we
But that's
forgot
what
to
I
put
was-
up Eve's
That's
pictures.
what I was thinking. It's like, she's in trouble now. She had that red thong. Now, all the descriptions during that chapter are interesting as well. So
It's like I said, it's a hot book.
it's a good book. All right, go to chapter.
So
44.
the next big spicy scene, they come back from their day out shopping, and Lorelai talks Eve into coming into the hot tub with her naked, and so Eve strips and slides into the bubbling water. There's some mutual ogling and a slow champagne slicked foreplay. So things are getting hot between her and Lorelai.
hot and bubbly.
Hot and bubbly, and there's jets and
I think it's funny the way that whole scene started because I was like, oh, that definitely could have happened.
what?
Because she's like, let me help you sit on those jets because like let me help you stay in the seat. So she just comes over and like lays on top of her to like hold her in the seat so the jets aren't pushing her out of it. I was like, oh shit. All right.
Being a hot tub owner, it is a real thing for
It's-
us small girls to stay in the seat
Yes.
because the jets just
I was like, that's
blow you right
extremely-
off.
Yeah, that's extremely realistic.
Absolutely. All right.
So after the hot tub scene in chapter 44, Eve secretly watches Lorelai ride Sebastian again, and she happens to notice that the red panties are shoved in his mouth.
The ones that
this.
she wore out on her shopping day that Lorelai took back.
So this is like voyeurism kink to the max on that.
Just a smidge.
Just a smidgy smidge.
Just a little bit. All right. And then, all right. So my favorite chapter is like one of the better ones. So Sebastian's working in his office, like doing his thing or whatever. And Eve comes in and she's being kind of snarky. This is much further into the book. And she's being kind of a smart ass. And a few things happen. And basically, Sebastian bends her over and like smacks her on her ass and orders her a good girl obedience and edges her. And there's some definitely spanking going on. It's good. That's all I'm gonna say is it's good. It's fun.
Yes. That was a good one.
Yeah.
A lot of spanking.
Oh, yeah. So he does all of that. He edges Eve really hard, and then basically sends her away. And then later on, Lorelai comes in, and basically he finishes himself with Lorelai, aka his wife. So there's definitely like threesome sexual tension going on. It's intense.
Yeah.
Like
Nice.
Lorelai's trying to seduce Eve. Eve's trying to seduce Sebastian. Sebastian doesn't know who the hell he's screwing at the time.
He doesn't know what's happening.
There's some stuff going down.
He has mixed feelings.
Yes.
And then a little bit later in the book, the actual big scene happens between Sebastian and Eve. Back where they very first met.
Do we want to put up a spoiler warning and we describe it? Because again, everybody wants to hear about the sex scenes.
Yeah, hit the spoiler button because this is a spoiler. So if you don't want to hear this, don't hit mute until the wee-woos come off.
While these are up, we're talking spoiler stuff. Once they go down, the spoiler stuff ends. Just as forewarning.
So you can mute and then unmute.
All right, here we go. Hit it up on the spicy sex scene.
In chapter 56, Sebastian rips Eve's blouse off, but they went back to the coffee shop where they initially met because they're out doing stuff that day. And she pours coffee down the front of him, and he looks at her, and she's like, "What are you going to do about it?" And he takes her into the bathroom and pretty much rips her clothes off in this locked bathroom in this coffee shop, and they just devour each other for like quite a long time in the book. So he pushes
in a public bathroom.
In a public bathroom.
In a ladies' public bathroom in a coffee shop, as if no one would walk in, hear them, nothing.
Yeah.
Like they're going to town.
He promises punishment. It's rough, consensual. There's breath-stealing thrusts. I mean, it's a good scene.
All right, shall we turn off the spoiler?
Yep.
Spoiler
wee-woos.
over.
The wee-woos are done.
The wee-woos. The wee-woo. Wee-woo. All right. And then the next big scene is towards the end of the book where Sebastian... What?
Which one?
71. That's where I'm at.
You can't say that whole part.
I'm not going to say the end.
Okay. Unless you put the wee-woos
Basically, unless you put the wee-woos up. I like the wee-woos.
I love the wee-woos.
I love that we've named the wee-woos. Basically, Sebastian worships Eve, and it's a very good scene. Mm-hmm. It's like the final spicy scene in the book. He goes down on her, things happen, and we don't want to have to put up the wee-woos, and we don't want to give it away.
We don't want to give the big secret away.
All right. Which spicy power move had you saying, "Yes, Daddy," and which had you double checking your boundaries? Want me to read it again?
No, I'm just thinking. Did it look? It looked like it froze. You're welcome, guys. Well, I mean, the power move. I think the biggest power move was in The Office, where he literally bends her over and spanks the shit out of her and says, bad girls don't come. Only good girls get to come."
Dang, dude. So graphic.
Sorry.
Don't apologize.
That's my part of it.
I would say that was definitely a spicy power move. I would say the next one next to that is Lorelai like coming in and like taking the panties off was a major power move too.
Oh.
So like between the two of them, like his was definitely the office spanking. Mm-hmm. Hers was definitely the panty stealing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Sorry.
She's a panty thief, both of them. Yeah, those were both. I don't know how it would feel in between situation like that? Like, what do you do?
Depends on if you're into the like whole 2 chicks 1 dude thing.
This is true. Well, here we go. What scene had you questioning your morals or your kinks in the same breath? I don't have buttons to push.
I know. Hold on. Thinking. Okay, I don't think any one scene had me questioning my morals or my kinks. Like, it's a pretty decent, like, voyeurism, psychological thriller book, but I don't think there was anything in it that made me question anything. It was just a good psychological thriller. So I don't really think that question's applicable.
Okay.
Like, there was kinks in it. There was the voyeurism.
But no kinks that you were like, or even situations that you're like, I'm turned on by this, but I shouldn't be.
I mean, just like in the last episode, we talked about the voyeurism and Caught Up. There's
Yeah.
I mean, those similar themes are in here, but I think so if I had to compare the 2 types of voyeurism, whereas in Caught Up they went to a play club and watched a couple,
Yeah.
it was different, and they were kind of in a public setting. Versus this is more of her like sneaking and seeing like the opportunity to see things happen because doors aren't closed all the way, bathroom doors are open.
People are in showers.
People are in showers. Things are happening. I would say I think the voyeurism in Caught Up was sexier than the voyeurism in this book. If I was comparing the 2, because they're 2 very different kinds. I would say I would enjoyed that more than this. Just feels like catching your parents having sex or walking in. Well, you know what I mean? Like, it's weird.
You're catching a hot couple fucking. That's very different.
Let me rephrase it. It would be like walking in on your roommate and their boyfriend having sex. Like, it would be awkward, but you're sneaking to see it. I don't know. It's not my thing. Not that type of voyeurism.
Not up your alley.
It's not my kink.
There you go.
There you go. All right.
There you have it, folks.
Here we go. On the same tangent, did the voyeurism vibes and Dom energy crank up the heat, or were you just side-eyeing the nearest exit?
It obviously cranked up the heat for me.
Suspicious side-eye. Sorry.
Side-eyed. No, I think it definitely cranked up the heat for me. And I'm like, I mean, I don't know. I enjoyed it.
I mean,
it was different.
It was a nice change.
It was a good change. I was like, okay.
Compared to the other books.
Yeah. I was like, okay, I'm into this different situation, and I don't know how I'd feel if I was her. And I was like trying to put myself in her situation. I was like, I don't think you should be doing this. You're going to get fucking caught. You're going to get in trouble. Get out of there. But then I was like, yeah, keep watching.
Well, that's the idea. Being that it's a psychological thriller, it's the fear of getting caught at the same time doing something you shouldn't do, at the same time watching something that turns you on. So like I get the idea of it. For me, that one, the voyeurism in this book didn't get me hot, but the book overall was sexy, if that makes sense.
The voyeurism in Caught Up is more like hot to me than like almost getting caught.
Yeah, I'm not into the fear of getting caught. Does not get me hot and bothered, if that makes sense. Yeah. So again, spicy and a good time, but not my jam.
Yeah.
Okay. Moving on.
And now let's go into, we fantasy casted, or I should say fantasy cast this breakdown for narrators. If we could choose narrators to duet this book.
Well, because it only came out in ebook format, there is no audiobook. So we had, for all those out there that give all of us audiobook readers a hard time, we physically read the book. And it was a nice quick read, which I really liked. It was like a 3-day weekend type of read.
Yeah.
It was nice, fun, entertaining.
It's an easy read too. He writes really well.
Well, and you want to read it. Like, it was easy for me to get through in 3 days. It wasn't a slog. It was like, for me, I didn't want to put it down. It was a quick read in that way, if that makes sense. All right. So because not on audio format, we decided rather than cutting the whole segment that we would fantasy cast it.
I like it.
This makes it fun. So for Eve, My fantasy, and this is the only sound effect that is probably poorly done because I had to record it from my phone because I couldn't get a recording off the computer.
Okay.
So I had to like hold my phone up to the mic. So this is who I would cast for Eve.
I met someone last week. No app. Remember the guy who towed me from the ditch? That's the one. I went home with him.
So again, I apologize for the quality of the sound, but that's who I would cast as Eve. So her name is Julia Whelan. Soft but sharp with that don't test me kind of undertone. I think she has a good blend of vulnerability for the character. Like I think she has a good range.
What
So
else? Do you know what other books she's narrated?
she's actually narrated and written multiple books.
Which one would we know?
We haven't read any by her yet. I found her a different way.
Oh, okay.
So
So who do you have as the boss?
you mean
Wife.
Lorelai?
Yeah, it says boss, wife, and
All right, well, let's put up Lorelai. So I chose Meg Sylvan for Lorelai. Here she goes.
I stand in my bathroom getting ready when Riot walks in, already dressed in his clothes from last night.
I think she can pull off that like cold yet spicy, yet she's young because she is younger than like they're both significantly younger than Sebastian.
Yes.
Eve and Lorelai are both younger. Like Sebastian is in his, I would say, early to mid 30s, and these ladies are in their like 20s.
Late 20s, yeah. And he's almost...
She's younger than that. She's like in her mid 20s,
yeah,
if not younger.
And I think it says he's like in his 40s.
He might be in his early 40s. Like there's at least a 10-year age gap. Mm-hmm. So Lorelai is young.
Okay.
You want to hear it one more time?
Yeah.
I stand in my bathroom getting ready when Riot walks in, already dressed in his clothes from last night.
Okay, I can kind of see that. Kind of like innocent, but yes, can pull off that I'm going to murder you vibe.
With like the controlling boss babe attitude.
Yeah, I could see that.
all
Okay,
right.
what about Sebastian Winters? Husband or...
Ooh, let's pull up some Sebastian. Do you want your Sebastian picture? I think yours will move though. That might be annoying to people. We'll put up him.
I put both in there.
Yeah, well, I didn't have time to load both.
That's fine.
All right,
All right.
so we got some Sebastian. This is who I picked for Sebastian. His name is Aiden Snow, by the way.
She'll be pissed at me when she wakes in the morning, but I'll deal with that when I'm done with my assignment.
Yeah, nailed it.
So I'm sure if anybody has listened to the audiobooks of the Lord series and The Ritual, they're the two main narrators in there. And I'm just like, they're them. Mm-hmm. They were good. Let's hear him one more time.
She'll be pissed at me when she wakes in the morning, but I'll deal with that when I'm done with my assignment.
Yeah, totally.
Like, I think his voice is badass.
What about Ryan?
Oh, we haven't hardly even talked about Ryan. So we have to give a little background about Ryan.
So he's a certified creeper.
He's Eve's ex-abusive boyfriend. Like, super
abusive.
Super abusive, super violent, like, beats her, sexually assaults her. He's a terrible, terrible human being. So, but of course I purposely did one of him, like, playing, like, faking it like he's a good guy. Mm-hmm. So that's Ryan, and then here's your picture of Ryan, which is way darker.
Yeah.
So, can you guess? I'm sure you know.
That's what she sees when he starts abusing her. When she talks about him, that's exactly how I see it.
Like, yeah, like how his whole, like, his eyes go black and he, like, darkens and,
Becomes like almost demonic.
Yeah. So, this is who I picked. This is who my fantasy cast was for Ryan.
Or at least I hoped it was her who'd done it, not some as of yet undiscovered significant other who I would obviously have to kill violently, so there would be nothing left between us and I could...
So,
Yes.
I think Teddy Hamilton can play I would like to hear Teddy Hamilton play the villain.
He can probably pull it off. Too.
I think
he's
he can-
really good with his voice like that.
I think he would pull off...
Play it with that one.
All right, here we go again.
Or at least I hoped it was her who'd done it, not some as of yet undiscovered significant other who I would obviously have to kill violently, so there would be nothing left.
Like, I think he could play... I would love to hear him as a villain. I just think he would be really good. because he can get that like grittiness and
Yeah.
like the asshole attitude and like I think he'd be good. So those were my fantasy audio castings for the book if they ever recorded it. Which narrators would you choose if you could choose? Because I know you know a couple.
I would not know them off the top of my head like that, though.
You wouldn't be able to like mention a book that they narrated or anything.
I mean,
Okay, let's
no, I think you did a good job. I can't be like, no, I would want her compared to her.
I mean, if you noticed, I didn't pick my favorite.
You did not. I'm proud
I
of
purposely did because I don't think he fits this book.
you. Right. You have to have voices that like fit the book.
So which narrator are the ones I chose would have you breaking rule 1, 2, and 3 of Lorelai's? Like, which voice is like, do you find sexy?
Yeah. I mean, I think they all have great voices. But if I put them with the characters, I mean, the only one, Sebastian would be the only one I'd be into because I hate Ryan in the book. So, and you're meant to dislike
Well,
him.
yeah, and you're meant to dislike
But
him.
I love Teddy Hamilton. Like, I love him as a narrator. So,
I know.
but I would not be able to.
So take out the characters that they play and just think of the voices then. If you had to pick between Aiden Snow and Teddy Hamilton. Do I need to play Aiden Snow again?
No, I'm pretty sure I'd probably pick Aiden. He's more I really like that dark,
Deep voice.
I like
the
gets
deep.
me.
I like the deeper voices too. Like I know that Teddy Hamilton is like a big deal. Like a lot of women really, really love him.
He's a great. I mean, he's great to listen to.
Oh, he's absolutely.
But I don't think I would break rule 3 for him.
No, I don't think I would. Like beautiful voice, very enjoyable to listen to. I love him. I think he does good in with the lighthearted stuff. I think he does good with the dark stuff. But I'm way into the deeper voices too. The more like baritone, which again.
She'll be pissed at me when she wakes in the morning, but I'll deal with that when I'm done with my assignment.
Like, that's just a good voice. All right, go ahead.
Which voice would have you convince stalking is a romance? We won't judge.
Which voice could convince you stalking is romantic? Obviously, Aiden's voice. Again.
Yeah, we already went over it, yeah.
Which pair make this dark ride even hotter? Like, which two pairings do you think that again, Eve's voice, I'll play it again. I wish I had a better sample. So here, listen again.
I met someone last week. No app. Remember the guy who towed me from the ditch? That's the one. I went home with him.
I mean, maybe I should switch those two. Maybe Julia should be Lorelai and Meg should be Eve.
I stand in my bathroom getting ready when Riot walks in, already dressed in.
Or maybe I just got it wrong. I don't know.
Or maybe I'm just wrong. No, I mean,
obviously we're not going to be able to rate anything, so we'll just put up the mics for the funsies of it.
and I think it'll be fun if he ever gets it to be on Audible or audiobook. It'll be fun to re-listen to it.
Oh, I will totally re-listen to it if it comes out, but he has to do it as a duet with like 4
for
different narrators because there's
that
4
would
different
cost him
characters.
a lot of money, I'm sure.
Yeah, but Ryan's part is really minimal.
It still has to. I'm sure he's supposed to get people have to get paid,
Well,
and then if you
I
pick
know.
big narrators too, they're even more money. I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure Teddy Hamilton is expensive.
Oh yeah.
So I'm just saying it'll be cool if it ever comes out on Audible.
Also, if you want, you kind of have to get. Think of it from like an author standpoint. You kind of have to get bigger voices so people want to listen to it too, though.
Well, that's why I say they need to do it in duet.
Definitely has to be in duet, no matter what, though.
Just because
There's so many different.
Most listeners prefer that. I've gotten to the point where that's a preference for almost everybody.
I mean, it doesn't matter to me, but yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter, but if I have the choice, like if I have 2 books on my TBR, they both sound really good, but one's in duet and one isn't, I'm going to listen to the one in duet first.
Oh shit! All right.
It's more enjoyable.
Moving on.
Darkness ratings. Fun stuff happening.
This is a dark romance for sure.
All right, so you did Chili Peppers first, and we both agreed at 4.
Yep, go for it.
I'm going to put up, this is, in my opinion, 4.5 to 5 on the darkness scale.
It's pretty fucked.
It's a pretty dark, it's a dark book.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Good and dark. Like it's a good
Like,
dark.
mind your trigger warnings, as we said before. Go ahead, hit it.
Oh, I'm gonna give it a 4.5.
You're giving it a 4.5. Got to do the button pushing for
Yeah.
you. All right.
This book doesn't tiptoe in the shadow. It can't. It definitely cannonballs right into it. Like it. It doesn't mess around. I liked it about. I liked the darkness in it. It towed the line for me a bit. Like it was on the edge there for a little bit. I was like, oh, what am I reading? But he brought it back in every time. So
Well, and yeah, I mean, there's a lot of I mean, I don't want to say. I mean, they're in the trigger warning, so I don't really want to repeat them because, again, spoilers. But like, there's graphic violence, a lot of manipulation, some non-consensual things that happen in it. A lot of deep layers. Like it's definitely on the 5. Like there's some violence in it. There's some assault in it. It's 5 on the darkness scale. Like I can't go any other way. Like it just is.
yeah,
I would say it's not as dark as Hunting Adeline, but I would say it's close to Haunting Adeline.
yeah. I mean, with the sexual coercion and manipulation and the non-consensual power dynamics and there's gaslighting in it. The voyeurism as punishment too and humiliation that's in there.
There's a lot of everything in this.
Trauma bonding and blurred consent, violence layered into intimacy. So just to give you a few little tiddy bits. So
Yeah.
what moment had you saying, okay?
Well, I was just going to say, like, every tender moment is laced with either control or manipulation.
Yes.
Like, even when you think that you're in a soft, like, oh, this is going to be a more calm chapter. Nope, not. It's not happening. Yeah, it psychs you out a lot. So, what were you going to say?
So what moment had you saying, like, okay, this just got real dark?
Oh, damn, dude.
A lot of them had me saying that.
I think I'm like rewinding through the book in my brain. I know we do like the be kind rewind comes up.
Where's our mod at? I know he's not in the chat. He gonna get in trouble with me.
You really should read this book, Mari. Like it's a good one. Where did I say, oh, this book is getting real dark? Like it opens with it dark. It literally opens with Eve having a full-on PTSD flashback in public of like getting her ass beat by her ex-boyfriend.
Yeah.
Or her throat like cut. Like she full-on like hallucinates a friggin'
Poor thing.
like that's the opening of the book.
Yeah.
So they don't ease you in it. They just dunk you straight in to the deep end in this one. So did you ever stop rooting for a character only to start again 2 chapters later? Were you ever just like, oh, I don't like that character. And then you're like, wait a minute, maybe I do.
I mean, I liked Lorelei's character until later on in the book. And then I was like, not into it.
I think Lorelai seemed like a very normal employer as far as employing a maid or a housekeeper until like all of a sudden weird freaky stuff started to happen.
Yeah, her little tiny comments here and there, I was like, oh shit.
She almost feels like hot and cold.
Yeah.
Like 1 minute she's really kind and sweet to Eve when she first hires, and then like literally on the dime her whole like mannerisms change and attitude and tone of voice, and then she'll say something and you're like, holy shit, she's gonna fire her. Like, so 1 minute she's really sweet and nice, and then the next minute Lorelai is like deadpan. It's very weird. It's a very bipolar Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde feeling throughout the beginning part of the book. And it's like makes you you're reading the book from Eve's point of view like a majority of the time, and you're just as much walking on eggshells as she is. So the author does a really good job of bringing you into that and being like, what the hell?
Yeah, he did do a good job of that.
So
when did the darkness cross the line from thrilling to just plain messed up for you? Or did it?
if I say this, I have to put up the wee-woos.
Well, you can, Mari, mute us, because I don't want to ruin the book for you.
Yeah, you don't want the wee woos, but should we just? I mean, do we want to talk about it?
No, you can wee woo it. Just Mari, mute us.
We're gonna
When the wee
spoiler.
woos come off, you
Yeah.
can unmute us again.
So the wee woos go up. That's our spoiler alert. We're talking about like major plot points or a big twist, and we don't want to ruin it for you.
Hit the wee woos.
So wee woos going up. All right. When does darkness cross the line from thrilling to just plain messed up? I would say when the very end of the book in the epilogue. And again, major spoiler, final warning. When Eve takes over Lorelai's place, basically in the book, but you find out that she basically chained her up in a secret room and makes her watch her live out her perfect life. It's like, you'll understand when you read the book, it's continuing the cycle of fuck-uppery.
Yeah, I was not
That to
expecting
me,
that.
like at the end, I was like, oh, that's where it was like, that's fucked up. Like, and it's at the very, very end of the book. You're like, oh man, but it's good. But yeah. All right. Are we taking the wee woos down?
Wee woos down.
Wee woos down. Okay. Next, we kind of already hit on a lot of the tropes. So let's hit those. Let's just hit the main trope points and then move on to our quotes. How does that
Okay.
sound?
So tropes galore in this one. So like mansion vibes, isolated estate, locked doors, ominous house rules.
I'm going to go with the other tropes are voyeurism, trauma bonding, power imbalance.
I only did one.
I thought I don't ever read the descriptions. I'm just hitting the top points.
Oh my gosh.
All right. Do yours again. Just
All right.
hit the names, though. We don't have to read the whole sentence.
I want to read it. I want to read it. Fine. Big beanie.
Then,
All right,
okay,
so-
just read all of yours and read your sentences. Go for it. Just hit it.
Okay, my turn to read. So the mansion vibes, and then secret identity and hidden agendas. No one, yeah, okay.
Do it.
Morally, no, it's fine.
No,
one,
read your sentences.
secret identity, hidden agendas. No one is who they seem, not even in the heroine. Oh, I'm on the camera here. Morally gray, everything, every character, every decision, every boundary. Twisted love triangle, a dynamic that flirts with obsession, rivalry, and shared possession, which I thought was interesting in this book.
Oh. Whoop. My turn. All right. My tropes. Voyeurism. No one is who they seem. Not even. Oh, you already. Sorry. Being watched, watching, and knowing you're being watched. Trauma bonding, emotional captivity masked as connection. Power imbalance, employee, employer, predator, protector, captor, captive energy. Psychological tension, which is emotional manipulation dressed up in a slow burn seduction. There we go.
Those were all the tropes in this book.
All right. Let's move on to our questions, shall we?
Which trope hit you the hardest for you, and why was it so deliciously wrong?
I'm going to go with the psychological tension. Like this book, when the title is something darker, a psychological romantic thriller, like that's what it is. Mm-hmm. So I would say the psychological and psychosexual tension are what hit for me as the biggest trope. What about you?
I would have to say the voyeurism and blanks. I'm not going to say that.
No,
other word.
we don't want to have to put up the wee woos again.
Yeah, I'm not going to put the wee woos up. So just the voyeurism, I think, hit me. I was like, oh, there's a lot of that in this one. I like it.
A lot of voyeurism, absolutely. How did the blurred lines between love, control, and survival shape the tension in this book?
Really, really well. Like, I feel like every time I was getting like, oh, this is kind of lovey, and then all of a sudden it turns into like this dom situation. Then it's like just tension with it. She's like trying to like figure out what she should do with her life again, and I'm like, oh my god, this is like a fucking roller coaster in my head.
Yeah, Eve is definitely pulled in every which direction. Like, she's pulled towards Sebastian, and then she's pulled towards Lorelai, and then she's pulled towards, like, leaving altogether. And then Ryan comes in and, like, pulls her another direction. So, like, it's definitely a whole lot of, like, control and survival all at the same time in this book. Absolutely. I'm just trying to throw up some different pictures just to make people interested because...
So would this story work without the voyeurism, or is it the secret sauce? Because, I mean, obviously... if
This story wouldn't work without the voyeurism.
No.
Like, you need the voyeurism in the story. That's a huge plot point. It's a massive trope. It's needed. It brings up the sexual tension.
It totally
brings up the
does.
heat level throughout the book.
Yes.
So you definitely need the voyeurism. So... we already hit all the key moments.
Yeah, I think so.
So should we just hit the, like, some notable quotes?
Yeah. So here's my quote. This is Eve reflecting on her trauma and transition. Because the woman I will become won't be the girl that he traumatized.
That's a good one. So here's one where Lorelai to Eve says, there is no such thing as control, only the illusion of it. Again, huge part of the book. Again, these are all our favorite quotes. Go ahead, hit another one.
So this is Eve spiraling into a forbidden fantasy. Jesus, did I really just get laid? No, not laid. Fucked by Sebastian while Lorelai writes his face. I was like, oh, damn.
That doesn't happen, does it?
Yes, she's fantasizing about it.
Oh, she fantasizes about it.
It's her fantasy. That's why I prefaced it just saying it was her fantasy before.
Sorry, my fault. Sebastian to Eve. Let's put up Sebastian because he's hot. You're not broken, just bent. And I can live with bent.
Oh, that's a good one.
I like that one. I got one more after yours.
I have one too.
Okay,
All right.
Who says it?
This is Eve spiraling in the hallway after voyeurism. I can't believe I just almost made myself come while watching my bosses fuck each other.
Dang, dude. So getting all hot and bothered and graphic. Jeez. All right,
I mean, these are literally what she's saying in the book. So I'm just giving people a little taste of the sexiness in this book.
Trying to decide what picture. I keep flipping through. I can't decide. I like this picture of Lorelai.
No, I like the other one better.
You want the older one? That one?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, if you think, like, in my head, that's kind of how I saw her until later on in the book.
Okay. I mean, that works. It's
tried to-
however, everybody's brain is different.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
For sure.
she's just, it's like I said, in my mind, both Lorelai and Eve are, like, in their 20s. So to me, that picture just looks slightly too old.
Yeah.
Now, this one is closer. Like, this one looks younger.
Yeah, that's more of it, I think.
That one's better, I think.
That's kind of like how I saw her when she first met her, but with like a white blouse on.
Yeah, like my picture of Lorelai is like the description of the outfit when Eve comes to apply for the job. So it literally, this is what she's wearing. So anyway, all right, I'll put up your picture because I want to share the picture time. Last quote: your nakedness is your power, and all you have to do is claim it and embrace it. There you go.
That was who to who?
That was Lorelai to Eve while she's looking in the mirror
Yes.
at the dressing room when she steals her panties. But that was before the panty stealing, I think. Or was it after? And she had already taken them off of her.
I think it was after.
I think it was after, too. So, all right. Questions. Which moment had you pausing and whispering, oh no, oh yes?
I would have to say the first voyeurism scene in the hallway.
So you're definitely stuck on chapter 9 is what you're saying?
Yeah, I mean, I would say
Chapter 9 is your
that one
jam. You're going to reread that a few times?
Yeah, I'm going to stick with that one because I was like, oh.
How does that go?
I'm not redoing it. You'll have to clip that.
Oh, man. All right, your turn.
Oh, yeah, sorry. You're not going to tell me which one had you?
Pausing and whispering, oh no, oh yes. I would say it would probably be the big bathroom scene where Sebastian and Eve get it on in the coffee shop bathroom. That would be my oh no, oh yes. Like, oh no, you're going to get caught, but oh yes, let's do this.
Okay.
That would definitely be mine.
Which quote stuck with you, and why does it still slap?
I would say it would be there's no such thing as control, only the illusion of it, because I think that is a perfect quote for the feel of this book. Mm-hmm. There's no such thing as control, only the illusion of it. Like that is the quote of the book, I think.
Yeah.
So
I agree with that.
Was there a single scene that redefined the story for you?
I can't tell you that.
I was going to say without putting up the wee-woos.
Yeah, without the wee-woos, we can't go into that.
Yeah, and that's a lot of wee-wooing.
Yeah, that's a lot of wee-wooing. We can't wee-woo that much.
I really like the wee-woos.
Okay.
Okay, heart of the book.
Heart of the book time.
We already kind of hit all the core themes.
We did. So which theme hit you the hardest, and did that surprise you, or did it surprise you? So the, control or the survival, the female power, obsession, or reclaiming.
I would say the theme that hit the hardest would be the female power. Like there was a lot of fight for dominance between the women in this book.
Yes. Yes.
Like between
Great way to
Lorelai
put
being
that.
the boss and the employer, and even Eve at some points, like
That was like getting crazy.
there was a lot of like mini battles for dominance, which felt really weird. So I would say that would be the
was like-
theme. It was the female power.
It was like cat fighting.
But it wasn't catfighting.
It was secret cat fighting.
I don't even know if it was secret catfighting.
In their own heads, maybe.
That was more in their own personal thoughts.
Yeah.
But again, there are things that we're not saying that you have to read the book to know. And that's all I'm going to say about that, to know what we're talking about. How did the book challenge the traditional ideas of love and or loyalty? How did it challenge traditional ideals of love or loyalty?
I don't know how to answer that, really.
Well, the fact that
It
Sebastian
gets-
and Lorelai are man and wife, and Lorelai's basically inviting Eve into a threesome with her husband.
To a throuple.
Very much a throuple. So that's what I would say where the book challenges traditional ideas of love and loyalty.
Yeah. Okay.
So your turn.
What moment felt like the emotional core of the story?
What moment? I don't think there
an
was
interesting
one.
one.
That's a hard one. I don't think there was like one emotional core of the story. I think it was more of Eve's arc throughout the book. I don't think there was an emotional core, though.
I was going to say Eve's arc was
the core, I
the
guess.
core of her, and growing and getting stronger emotionally and getting past her traumas. And
But there were a lot of secrets even Eve was keeping that you don't find out until later on.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This book has so many layers of secrets in it. It's like when you think,
Is this how men's brains work? Do they have this many secrets?
I don't know. I've read female authors that aren't necessarily romance books, but I've read female authors with multiple secrets and subplots that all kind of tie together that are written just as well. But it's like this book truly is a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
Like there's so many twists and turns, and you'll be reading it and be like, "Oh, I've got this figured out. I know who this is. I know what this mystery is. I've got this mystery solved." No, you don't. You think you do. You don't.
You 100% don't.
You totally don't have it figured out at all. I'll just say that. Whatever you think you figure out, like there might be one or two things you'll hit because they're pretty obvious. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But then there's other things that you're going to be like, what the F just happened?
Yeah.
Like, so you think you're going to be able to predict it before you read it, and you can't.
And you can't.
And you can't. All right.
So this, let's wrap it up. Our ratings and final thoughts on this book. So our chili peppers, we gave it a 4.
We gave it 4, and we gave it
5 on the darkness.
5 on the darkness, and there are no mics because it's not an audible version. But we
Right.
fantasy casted it, which was a ton of fun, which I really liked.
So this is deliciously disturbing mindfuck that plays with control, voyeurism, and revenge, and somehow makes you love every unhinged minute of it, which is a very true statement.
Yeah. Let me take down our funsies, our special effects. Something Darker is not here to make you comfortable. It's here to make you squirm, question your moral compass, and maybe rewatch your home security feed with layered characters, twisted dynamics, and just enough filth to leave you whispering one more chapter. This book delivers both chaos and catharsis.
Would you recommend this book to your spicy book club or keep it your little secret?
Ooh, that's a good transition into who this book is perfect for. Dun, dun, dun.
Da-na-na-na-na.
I know. I should have been better on my sound effects for that one. This book is perfect for readers who crave psychological thrillers laced with spice, moral ambiguity. I can't say it. And enough voyeurism to make you side-eye your baby monitor. If you love stories where power dynamics shift like shadows, where every character is dangerous in a different way, and where the spice comes wrapped in emotional damage and locked doors. You'll love this book if you're into morally gray men who know how to punish. Femme fatales with secrets and sharp smiles. Voyeurism, forced proximity, and tension you could cut with a knife. Slow burn survival laced with sexual obsession. And plot twists that punch you in the libido and the gut. You won't like this book. This one is not for the faint of heart or anyone looking for safe, cozy, romantic book space. If non-dub con, emotional manipulation, or intense power imbalance make you uncomfortable.
You need to slow down just a little bit.
Sorry.
Well, if people are really listening for that, like,
Sorry, I'll say it again. This book is not for you if you are looking for a safe, cozy, romantic story. If non-dub con, emotional manipulation, or intense power imbalance make you uncomfortable, or you prefer your spice with a clear-cut consent and a happily ever after guarantee, this may not be your book. Again, we did rate this level 5 on darkness. So that means there are very dark, very graphic themes. Again, read your trigger warnings on this one. This is not a out the gate first dip your toe into dark romance.
Ew, no, don't do that.
This is a few books in. I would say this is like I would say read this before Haunting Adeline.
Yeah.
I would say this would be a good, like, you're 3, 4, maybe 5 books into dark romance. This is a good one as a preemptive to Haunting Adeline because it kind of,
and if you don't,
it touches on some of those much darker, deeper, more fucked up themes. Excuse
and
my
if
language.
if you're not into it after you read it, don't go on to Haunting Adeline.
Yeah,
or I will break you.
Yeah, I wouldn't. If you read this and it's not your jam, then you don't read the Cat and Mouse duet. Then it's not for you.
Yeah.
So
cuckoo.
Okay. Which character ruined you emotionally, sexually, or morally? Be honest.
Lorelai.
Yeah, Lorelai is.
It ruined me.
She's crazy.
Yeah.
In a multitude of ways.
Yeah. Glad we're on the same page there.
This book is crazy. Like we're being vague on purpose.
Yeah.
Because if we start just telling the story, it's going to ruin everything. Like, this is a read. It's not a long book to read. Again, it's a fun one. Go ahead.
What's your one word reaction to this book, and can you say it on the pod?
My one word reaction? I didn't have time to think about that one. One word. I can do a 2-word if I'm allowed a hyphen.
Hey, mute yourself for a minute.
Okay, hold on. We gotta like...
Sorry, we had to have a slight discussion for a minute.
Sorry, technical. Okay, do I have one word for the reaction to this book? I've got one word if I'm allowed to hyphen.
Okay.
It's a swear word. Earmuffs, if you have kids around. It's fucked up.
Oh.
Fucked hyphen up. That's my one word. What about you?
Mm,
Ooh, I have another one.
you can't have to.
Damn it.
I don't know what my one word is. Like, read. You got to read it.
I would say another word would be twisted.
Oh, it is twisted. Good
See,
word.
I told
Good
you I had a
word.
good word. It's twisted.
It is twisted.
Twisted is a good word on this one.
It is twisted.
All right, my last question, because when I finished reading this book, or while I was reading it, this is all I could think of. Would this make a good movie?
Yes.
And why?
It would make a great movie.
Because I am so ready to have this little mini tangent. Like, I'm putting my paper down. I'm ready to have this conversation.
I think it would make a great movie because of all the twists and turns in it. And yeah, I'm down for it. And I even made a movie poster with for it on my Mid-Journey, but Mary forgot to put it up. So
I'm sorry.
it was pretty sweet.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Why do you think it would make a good movie?
Okay, so while I was
Here we
reading
go.
Sorry, this was like I was literally in the middle of reading this book and I'm going, this is a mid to early 90s psychological sexual thriller. Like it reminded me of a mix between like Basic Instinct, The Hand That Rocks the Cradle, Sliver. Like this could be made if Hollywood was like Hollywood was in the 90s. This needs to be made into that type of movie. It needs to be rated R. It needs to have some good graphic sex scenes in it. Mm-hmm. It needs to have, like, that's what it is. It felt like Sliver and Basic Instinct and all those, like, sexy psychological thrillers from the early 90s. Like, that's what this book is. If you like movies like that, I feel like it's, if you like this, you'll like this. If you like early psychological sexual thrillers from the 90s, you're going to love this book.
Yeah.
110%. Because I finished it and I was like, that needs to be a movie.
Yeah, I agree. It was awesome.
It was really, really good.
All right.
Oh,
Let's wrap it up.
I was gonna say let's clear this. Let's close this down, man.
Yeah. If anyone has any questions,
Well,
they
should
can
we
throw it in the chat or
I-
comments.
I just want to say I appreciate Michael Wellington hitting us up in our DMs, sending the link to us, asking us to read the book. I'm glad I did. I think
Oh, me too.
I think
I would have never read it otherwise.
I'm more interested in reading more male authors if there are other male authors in this spicy book space. Like
Yes.
that makes me want to read more books by male authors in this space.
I agree. And more books by him. I think he did an excellent job.
I know. I'm tempted. Like, I don't think it's available in paperback. I think it's only available in ebook. Or no, he's doing a giveaway.
I think he's getting it. Maybe he's getting them printed.
He's doing a giveaway because if you signed up for the ebook on July 11th when it released, you were automatically entered for a free chance to win a giveaway with, I think, a paperback copy of the book with it signed. I would really like that. Just kidding. I'm sure it's random.
Oh, for sure.
I'm sure it's like a random number that he pulls
But
and
if
that's
he
how he picks.
I'll
but-
look on his website and see if he has copies and just order some.
I was going to say, if he's got paperbacks, that's one I'd put on my bookshelf. It was a good one.
Yeah,
I liked
for
it.
sure. I was thinking the same thing.
All right. Should we outro this?
Let's outro it to our next one.
All right. That's a wrap on Something Darker, a book that dared us to blur the line between protection and possession and had us side-eyeing every locked door in our house. But next time...
We're going from voyeurism and mind games to primal obsession and feral domination. Episode 17 is all about I Will Break You by Gigi Sticks.
A book that asks what happens when your captor doesn't want to fix you. He wants to break you into someone he can keep.
Bring your restraints, your emotional damage, and your safe word if you dare to use it, and we'll see you in the dark.
Yeah, this one...
This is a dark book.
Again, another dark book. We're kind of hitting like a dark, and a dark. But I think we go a little bit lighter after this.
Yeah, my list is over there. We should put up our TBR so if people really want to read these with us, they can.
We probably should. We'll probably put that up on a YouTube community post
Yeah, I can
of
do
our
that.
upcoming episodes and what books they'll be, so that people can preemptively read them. So I'll put the TBR up on our YouTube community post. You guys will see that in the next, I don't know, by this weekend.
Yeah, I can do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I mean, we're obviously pre-recording this. Will go up on a Friday, so we'll have our TB up by Saturday or Sunday.
Yeah.
So
And just a reminder, you can always follow us on YouTube. We are on TikTok, Spotify, and Apple Podcasts.
you're
And
way far away from your mic. You're literally talking over
I'm
here.
sorry.
She's fired.
Talking right here.
She's
Just
so-
a reminder, YouTube, TikTok, Spotify, and Apple. We're on all those, and make sure you like and subscribe and leave some comments. We do appreciate comments.
Also, check out our merch store on Etsy, and as well as if spicy books are your thing, the Rocky Mountain Readers Retreat is coming to Denver, Colorado the weekend of September 5th, 6th, and 7th. Get your tickets now. I will put their link, their webpage, in our description box. It'll probably be in every description box up until the weekend of the convention, honestly.
Yes.
Like, we're huge advocates. Come check it out. We'll be there. It'll be a good time. Come up and say hi to us.
Yes.
Mention, again, I think we're doing a giveaway for
Yes.
that.
So if you mention something specific from our podcast to us that only we would know from watching our podcast, you get a free tote from us and some swag. I think we got one over here. Mary's going to grab it. So
You'll get
come.
some.
There's a lot. It's upside down. There's
I'm
a lot
working
of.
on it.
There's a lot of great authors that are going to be there signing books, and you can check out the website for Rocky Mountains Readers Retreat if you want to order some pre-signed books from some of those great authors. There's a bunch that are coming. And the Spicy Librarian that is in Denver, Colorado, she is the one providing a lot of the books for that. So, and you have to check out her bookstore. It's amazing.
Yep, we're going to have some fun merch. We're going to be doing interviews. Come up and meet us. Say hi.
Yeah.
Tell us about the books that you would like to see us review if you have some ideas. Like, we're really excited. We're hoping to see everybody there. And yeah, it's going to be a good time.
It'll be awesome. And thanks again for everybody for sticking around and stopping in. We always appreciate all our loyal watchers and followers.
All right, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Have a
Catch
great
you later.
night.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Mary.